Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 1 from the supplementary cause list.
Item number?
Item number 1 from the supplementary cause list, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, this matter was initially conducted by Mr. B. Bhattacharjee and it's being re-endorsed now, so we pray for some time, Your Lordship.
I'm for the petition, Your Lordship.
What is this matter about?
It's regarding upgradation and promotion, Your Lordship. Service
matter?
Yes, Your Lordship.
On pre-made by the state respondent. This is matter up to 2 weeks.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Lordship, I am back to mention item number 14 of the main list.
Why?
Lordship, Miss Senior Advocate Miss A. Paul she's out of station. Some accommodation.
My lord, if you can say, even otherwise, my lord, if your lordship can recollect, and one of the matters, there was a series of matter. One of the matter was already heard by your lordships. And our prayer, my lord, if I am correct, what you say is that other matter may be taken up after the judgment in this. We want to say our contention is this somewhat it is similar.
My lord,
So once your lordship can decide this one, which is already heard, perhaps things become easy. That was our contention, my lord, if I am recollecting correctly.
We'll suit them.
Whatever, my lord, that's why I should point out what happened actually.
On pre-made by the parties, this is matter of the 4 weeks. Hopefully I can finish the judgment by then. Do I do? 16.
Lordship, I'd like to mention item number 19 of the main list. Lordship, actually, there's a miss case filed by me, and on the last occasion, the opposite parties, the state as well as the union, had said that they'll seek instructions as to whether they'll file their reply or not.
Is a miscase under consideration here?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Then?
So it is
What is
for
your prayer? Are you pressing on the miscase or?
Your Lordship, because without the reply,
Let it come. If you're making a submission in a case, let it come in due course and I'll hear the parties and I'll pass the orders. If you just want a judgment, that's a different thing.
Your Lordship,
Let it come.
then I like to ask for adjournment, Your Lordship, because my health is not.
This is not on you; it's on the other.
I understand, Your Lordship, but
They are supposed to file whatever is required to be filed.
my health is. I've not been keeping well for the past quite few days, so.
On claim made by the petitioner on grounds of indisposition of the learned counsel, that is adjourned. This is of the
3 weeks, Your Lordship.
3 weeks.
I do.
I do pledge.
From daily cost list, item number 1.
May it please the lordship. Lordship, 1 and 2 was similar, madam. The accused persons. Lordship, if your lordship pleases, madam, item number 2 may be taken at first, madam. My lord, it's a 439 application, my lord.
Yes.
Your lordship will find the FIR at page 12, my lord. May I read it, madam?
Yes.
With reference to the subject cited above, I the undersigned would like to bring to your knowledge that today, 14 June 23 at around 5 am, I got an information that my Tata motor truck, which is white in color bearing registration number so and so, my lord, was missing from the place it was parked near the forest office at so and so, my lord. Lordship, may kindly note the, my lord, the vehicle number, my lord, ML10C4160, my lord. Here the petitioners, my lord, the accused persons were arrested in a Guwahati case, my lord. Your lordship will find, my lord, that, my lord, that at, my lord, page 4, my lord. Sorry, my lord, page 15, my lord. Page 15, Annexure 4, my lord. So in that case, my lord, they were arrested on 15/6/2023. 15/6, my lord.
Yes.
And the same transaction, my lord, that the vehicle is the same, my lord. If your lordship goes, my lord, 1 to 8th line, my lord. Registration ML 10C, my lord.
Yes. So
Now, my lord, the Shorak, my lord, Shalab police station, my lord, had arrested him, page 21, my lord. That's a shown arrest, my lord. Page 21, my lord. That's the forwarding, my lord.
yes.
The brief story, my lord, same, my lord, the vehicle is same, my lord. Lordship found, my lord, the 4th line, my lord, ML10C 4160, my lord. It is a shown arrest case, my lord.
So they were arrested in Assam
In Assam,
in
thereafter,
connection with the said vehicle.
same transaction, same vehicle. Now, my lord, today I am behind the bars for 43 days, my lord. The case is registered at 379, my lord. The last occasion the case came up before lordship, my lord, and lordship was pleased to call for the case diary, my lord. And I'm praying on only on the length of detention, my lord. 43 days, my lord. It is a 60 days for filing the charge sheet, my lord.
Charge sheet has been filed.
Not, I think not filed.
Mr. Abraham.
Not yet, Your Lordship.
And then, my lord, the item number 1, my lord. Again, I was shown arrested, my lord. Another case, my lord. Same persons, my lord. There, my lord, 36 days, my lord.
We'll have a look at the case diary.
My-
You have brought the case diary.
I brought the case diary, yes, Your Lordship. What happened is that
Let us look what is the stage of investigation.
It's
What
still
is
the
required-
investigation
what
because-
is required to be done or what has been done.
investigation, because they could not carry out effective investigation because physical they were lodged in Assam. They were not. They were only. He was shown arrested only on 29th June. So physically, we could able to only record the statement of the accused on accused person recently because but they were physically in Assam because they were arrested. They were arrested on seizure of those two vehicles. There are two vehicles involving there are two vehicles. The transaction took place in Guwahati. So when this transaction was taking place, they were not only these two accused persons, but the two other accused persons were this Sohar Ali and Kamal Hussain, because Sohar Ali was about to buy that vehicle as per the case diary. Then they were negotiating with the price. Then the other these accused persons who were arrested were also in the place of occurrence. But this Sohar Ali and this Kamal Hussain, they were the main culprit, but they are at large now. So for that reason, because we could not carry out effective investigation and because they were lodged in Assam jail, so for that reason we may be given some time to carry out a proper investigation because the investigation is at the initial stage.
Have they been questioned?
Yes,
Has
Lordship.
the Meghalaya police questioned them?
Yeah, we have taken the statement of those three accused persons.
Exactly.
They have taken the statement of the three accused persons, but those other accused who are involved in this incident, because this is a car theft case, and the two cars, one is the Tata, one is another car. So this is a network, Your Lordship. This car lifting is a network. So they have a network throughout India. So we need to have a proper investigation into the matter to find out the truth of the case, Your Lordship. For that reason, we may be given some time so that we can carry out proper investigation, Your Lordship.
Show me the case.
Police remand was also there, my lord, in both the cases, my lord.
By now they have been, I think they are in judicial custody.
Yes, my lord. 43 days and 36 days. Custodial interrogation may not be required at this stage, my lord.
It depends on the stage of
Well,
investigation.
that's true, my lord.
As has been submitted by the Leonard GA. See, if there are other suspects
My lord.
to be nabbed
My lord.
or to be questioned, so there lies the problem. So, what are these flag marks, Mr. Abraham?
Yes, I have flagged my case. One is the statement of the IO of that police station.
Gorchu.
Gorchu police station, yes. And another one is one statement of the one of the accused. It corroborates the statement of the accused.
So they were caught red-handed with the stolen vehicle.
Yes, Your Lordship. And the stolen vehicle was also seized.
What should be seized? Must have been.
Yes. There was a quarrel between this Suhar Ali and Kamal Hussain with regard to the price. They that Suhar Ali wanted to pay 3 lakhs in one go, but this Kamal Hassan wanted 5 lakhs in one go. So when there was a quarrel between these two persons, they were being arrested. That is in the statement, Your Lordship, at the end of the statement of the accused.
What's his name? Sohar Ali is not before. We have Fulchan, Mahidul and Faridul. Petitioner name, my lord. Fulchand, Mahidul Islam and Faridul Islam.
Yeah. Not this Suhar Ali.
Yes, my lord.
Suhar Ali and this
Kamal
Kamal Hussain
Hassan.
are not here.
They were not arrested yet, Your Lordship.
Okay.
They were not arrested yet.
Okay.
They are still at large.
Heard Mr.
N.J. Datta, my lord.
Learned counsel for the petitioner, who has submitted that this is an application under 439, section 439 CRPC for grant of bail on behalf of three accused persons, namely Muhammad Fulchan Ali, Muhammad Mahidul Islam and Faridul Islam respectively, who were arrested in connection with what case?
Shala PS case number.
This is two.
Bail application 25, my lord.
Yes, 25.
Yes, my lord. Shala PS case number 22 within bracket 0623.
Thought, huh? Under section
379 IPC.
279. Next, the Legal Counsel has submitted that the background details of the case is that an FIR was filed before the officer in charge, Bolaganj Police Station, Shela, East Khasias District, by the owner of vehicle number ML010C416060, to the effect that the said vehicle was found missing from the place it was parked on 14 June 2023 at about 5 a.m. Accordingly, finding the said vehicle missing, the said FIR was filed. The police, in course of investigation, were informed that the vehicle was found at a place called Baragaon. Was it recovered
Yes,
from there?
madam. Yes, Baragaon area in under Gorchuk
Area in,
PS.
Baragaon area under Garchuk PS police station in the state of Assam. The said accused person named above were found to be in possession of the said vehicle, and accordingly they were detained and arrested in connection thereof, and are at present in judicial custody. The Legal Counsel has, however, made a single point prayer before this court that the accused have been in custody for about how many days?
43 days.
43 days.
As well as, my lord, I got bail in the Gorchuk case also.
That's
that
it.
that I have annexed, page 17.
43 days, and as such, it would be expected that the investigation in the case has been completed, and the accused person are accordingly maybe enlarged on bail, so as to allow them to put up a strong defense as far as the prosecution of the said case is concerned. The Land Council has also pointed out that as regards the seizure of the said vehicle by the Gorchuk police, a separate criminal case was instituted therein, and in that case the accused person named above have been enlarged on bail by order of the Honorable Guwahati High Court. Where is the order?
Page 16 onwards, my lord.
Not here.
Page
68.
16, my lord. 16.
Honorable Guwahati High Court in dated
Dated
1/8/2023. It is therefore prayed that this petition may be allowed, and that the accused person will abide by any conditions to be imposed by this court. Per contra, Mr. H. Abraham, the GA, has submitted that the investigation into the case is ongoing and the charge sheet has not yet been filed. Given the fact that the stipulated or statutory period of 60 days has not yet elapsed, it is also submitted that the case diary as called for by this court has been produced today in court, and on and reference has been made to the contents of the said case diary to say that this is a case where a network of criminals or persons involved in car theft is concerned, and the above mentioned vehicle is not the only vehicle which was stolen by the above named accused person and their associates, and accordingly to release the accused person at this stage would hamper the progress of investigation. It is also submitted that from the statement of one of the accused person above named, it appears that there are also two other persons involved in the racket, namely one Sohar Ali and Kamal Hussain, while negotiating on the price for the sale of the said stolen vehicle, were about to be intercepted by the police but had escaped. Has escaped from the hands of the police. They are now on the run, and as such, until and unless these two named suspects are caught, the truth of the whole matter will not be revealed. It is therefore prayed that at this juncture it may not be advisable to release the above-named accused person on bail. This court, on consideration of the submission made and on perusal of the petition as well as the case diary and the contents thereof, would find that prima facie the accused above named can be linked to the offence of theft as alleged, particularly of the said vehicle. Of course, it would be a matter of evidence as to whether they are involved in such offence or racket as has been alleged, but given the facts and circumstances as has been related by the unit J and as what has appeared from the case diary, which reveal the progress of investigation, this court at this juncture would find it difficult to enlarge the accused person on bail. Accordingly, this petition is found to be devoid of merit. Same hereby disposed of.
At this stage, ma'am.
At this stage. That's what they said. At this juncture, at this stage,
Yes, ma'am.
whatever words you use,
Yes, ma'am.
or you can suggest a better word.
Other case, my lord, the police case number will change, my lord.
Send back the case diary. Yes, so we'll just change the.
Change that. That case will be, my lord, police station same, my lord, 20 within bracket 05 23. I'm obliged.
Let the investigation.
After
Let the
some,
charge sheet be filed and we'll see.
After some days. Well, I'm obliged, man.
Thank you.
Item number 3.
This is a short matter involved, my lord, whether the principle of natural justice was adhered to by the district council before passing the new order or not.
There was an order passed by Lordship, which the district council has filed an appeal. Now that the bench is already available,
No, is this the one?
Yes,
yes. So the matter came up this week, last week. Now it'll be listed next week. The writ appeal will not take much time before the division bench to get it disposed of. Only pray that after disposal of
We'll wait for 2 weeks. On premier by the parties, this is matter of the 2 weeks.
Right.
Which one?
Item number 4.
Lordship, he requires some more time. I pay for 2 and 3, Lordship.
Who's for the petitioner?
I'm appearing on behalf of petitioner.
The state has filed.
My lord, no, my lord, we have not filed. We are still waiting for instruction, my lord.
All the respondents have yet to file their counter affidavit, and prayer have been made by the respective counsel for grant of some more time. On prayer made, with the petitioner not objecting to the same, the respondents are directed to file their counter affidavit within the next date fix. How long?
My lord, 3 weeks.
As prayed for, this is matter of the 3 weeks.
Item number 6.
May it please, Your Lordship. Lordship, as per the instruction from the department, records pertaining to inquiry report is already handed over to the department, Lordship.
On prayer made by the land counsel for the petitioner, who has submitted that the records which are supposed to be handed over to the petitioner obliques Central Bureau of Investigation has been received, and as such no fruitful purpose will be served if this matter continues. The same may be accordingly disposed of. In view of such admission made, this petition is hereby disposed of.
Thank you, Lordship.
Item number 7.
May I be pleased, Lordship? Lordship, I'm praying for 4 weeks' time, Lordship.
Manda.
Yes,
Not yet well. I don't see him nowadays.
Lordship is not keeping well.
You should step in his shoes.
Lordship,
Take
this
up the
is
matter.
for cantonment, Lordship.
Whatever. Get the cantonment to endorse your. Yes, Mr. Sen, what is this matter about?
The cantonment matters, Lordships will
Yeah,
recall.
you were saying something about the law being.
Correct. That is another development, which we've also indicated in this petition. The Union Ministry has taken a decision to excise all these areas, the civil areas of the cantonment, and transfer management of that to the state government. So that is still underway. They formed a committee, they've asked for representation from the leaseholders as well as some other people, as well as the state government. So the modalities are yet to be decided.
Would that have a bearing on this case?
Lordship, if that is the case, then the cantonment laws will not apply here at all. So that is one of the developments.
Or you're a lessee?
Lordship.
Holding. So what do we do? Fine, what we can do is who's appearing for the union?
We've served copy on Mr. Devnath.
Mr. Devnath, you're not here in this case. You have not received a copy.
They think the city sent this to me, so let me see. I'll have the instruction.
What is this, Mr. Devnath? If a copy has been given to you, means has been given to you. It's incumbent upon you to be responsible and stand up when the case is called up. As Mr. Sen has submitted, you try to get some, if not instruction, get some information about the developments and inform the court accordingly. Because that would be, it would come out from the union, I believe. Union, government, ministry, whatever. The land council for the respondent, cantonment board, has submitted that the counter affidavit could not be filed today and has sought for some time for the same to be filed. Similarly, Mr. R. Devnath, CGC, has sought for time to seek instruction as far as this matter is concerned. On primate, the same is allowed that the counter affidavit be filed within the next date fixed. This is matter after 3 weeks.
Lordship. So there was an interim order, Lordship, that passed granting him some protection. I may pray for that extension, my lords. This is an order dated 26/7.
The interim order passed by this court by dated 26/7/2023 as regard the petitioner is hereby will continue until the next date fixed or until further orders.
Highly obliged.
Item number 8.
Your Lordship, in this case, Your Lordship, this connected matters is there. I need some accommodation, Your Lordship, in these matters. Because
ROC has joined or not?
Yeah, he has joined.
Then?
And he's fixed the matter for hearing on this compounding, I'm not
Before that.
mistaken, on 9th of September.
RD is fixed today. RD is the authority to pass the order.
Who?
Regional Director is the authority to pass the order.
Regional Director.
My lord, as far as item number 12 and 13 is concerned, I have the instruction that the petitioner is yet to approach the ROC for compounding of this matter. They have not filed any petition
Let me
online
clear-
also, offline also, my lord.
Your Lordship, I'll clarify on that.
You are appearing for them also?
I'm appearing for that and for the petitioner. What has happened is that they have filed a complaint before the trial court for the course audit year of 2013-14. That was their allegation in the complaint. So against that, I have come before this court under 482, saying that for the year 13-14, this section 148 has not been enforced. Thereafter, after the matter was argued at length, they submitted that there was a mistake. There was an error, typing error. It should be 1415. So they filed an affidavit saying it should be 1415 since there was a mistake.
That was before the trial court.
No, they filed an affidavit here. In fact, correction should be done, amendment should be done before the trial court. Without doing that, after we filed the 482, they have come before this court saying that there's a mistake. It should be for the financial year 1415. That is, now I've sought instruction with regard to 1415, whether they have filed the cost audit report or not. I have the instructions that the Manipur State Power Corporation has filed it on time, 1415. And even for Amrit Cements also, they have filed 1415. Now where does that complaint survive now? So because section 148 of the cost audit report was not enforced at that relevant point of time, where's the question of applying when it's not enforced? I have instructions here. This is a 1415. Since they filed an affidavit saying there is a mistake 1415, that means that complaint before the trial court should be withdrawn. And this we have informed, recently again we have informed them that the status of filing of cost audit report for the year 1415. I am about permitted to read. Sir, it brings to your kind notice that during the year 1415...
Have you given him a copy?
No, ma'am.
MS Samjit Das, an associate cost accountant located at Guwahati, was appointed as cost audit of the company for the year 1415. On 24/1/2015 and intimated to the ministry by filing form so-and-so with so-and-so. After completion of cost audit for the year 1415, which has been filed through e-form so-and-so. Thank you. We have informed them again that we've already filed on time. Only for PS Thankya, 1415 was not filed, 1516 was not filed. So now they have filed a comprehensive compounding before the ROC. Yes. And for the other company also, Amrit Cements, they also have filed 1415. So
what do we do?
So the complaint case, Your Lordship, may have to be quashed.
My Lord, here this is pertaining to Manipur Power Distribution Corporation.
Yes. I'll give you some more. Wait.
Yes, if that is the case, then
I'll seek instruction from it.
Because once you withdraw the complaint, then they also have no cause of action as far as this petition is concerned in this court. Will you check and see?
I'll seek instruction.
So how long, Mr. Devrat? But you said, when will the matter be taken up?
It is 7 September then to this, after that.
He's telling you what you don't know anything about it.
Because this from the RD office, no, notice is got by him. And
this is Amrit Cements.
This is unit for generation.
So what do we do? We'll keep the matter up to 4 weeks then. 4 weeks. That will cover your next date. And hopefully let's see if on the day the matter is disposed of, nothing survives here.
Nothing survives. But that complaint before the trial court should be withdrawn.
No, they will do the needful.
Because they've admitted that there's a mistake.
No, as far as the other the two are concerned,
yes,
Amrit Cement and Manipur. But as far as PS and Q is concerned, you will do the needful.
Manipur Power Distribution, there are two cases, my lord. One is Power Generation Corporation and one is Power Distribution Corporation.
Both have been filed. I'll supply him a copy. I'll supply to this court.
And you seek instruction.
My lord.
Because there, as far as the trial before the trial court is concerned, there's no stay order, isn't it?
Stay order.
Stay order by this court.
Why do?
No, because
there's a stay order, then it cannot proceed.
And stay also even until
what we can do? What we can do then we release the stay so that the matter can proceed there. And if the matter is solved at that before the trial court, then only you only have to inform this court accordingly of the development. Otherwise, if there's a stay in proceedings, nothing can move.
Well, Your Lordship, if prima facie comes to a finding that that complaint case has, it means it was filed frivolously without looking into ascertaining the facts, Your Lordship can, as far as the petitioners are concerned, can quash those proceedings.
Yes, of course. Of course.
Now, if Your Lordship allows that to proceed, then we'll have to, it's like contesting the case before a trial court, going simultaneously with this court.
So, Your Lordship, it will be better after the next day. Then we'll say by this time it may be over everything. Otherwise, it will be another complication because until further order it is there in the order. So let it continue, and in the lower court it will proceed.
Okay. As prayed for by the parties, this is matter of 4 weeks.
Your Lordship.
Item number 18.
Ketika you boleh kamu? Tak boleh sini. Ikut tu. Ana setisha ayu kalong tu.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, I appear on behalf of Dr. N. Muzika, the Special Counsel for the Sports Council. Lordship, on the last occasion, the respondent number 1 has filed an affidavit challenging the maintainability of the revision petition. And Lordship, we would like to file a response to that, Lordship.
Not really challenging the maintainability.
They have filed an affidavit, Your Lordship.
You filed an affidavit.
We want to respond to this affidavit.
So this is 2016 matters, and I think Your Lordship has heard this matter on several occasions. Now the simple point here, although a lot has been said, because they claim, the State Sports Council claimed that they were not parties to the suit, whereas the execution by the trial court was done by attaching the money from the account of the State Sports Council. Now, Lordship, we'll come to my affidavit. I have filed an affidavit to bring on record certain facts which would go to show that that account they have annexed. Lordship, will just for 1 minute. They have annexed the statements. Now, first of all, my Lord, this is a case where the director of the State Sports Council has filed a case against himself. Now, who's the respondent in number 3 in this case?
Case against himself?
Yes.
Can it be?
That's what 33 years of practice I've had. I've never come across where a person has filed a suit or application under 227 against himself. Lordship will see the array of parties in CRP number 21 of 2016.
Lordship, for today, I'm just praying for an accommodation for filing the.
You'll be educated by what he says.
I'll be obliged.
You should respect his seniority.
Lordship.
The Lordship will see page 1. Meghalaya State Sports Council.
Yes.
JN Sports Complex, Polo Ground, Shillong, represented by its secretary. Petitioners versus number 1 is Duris Marmanya, who has since been. Number 2, State of Meghalaya. Number 3 is the Director, Sports and Youth Affairs. Now, Your Lordship will come to the who has sworn this affidavit. That's at page 19. I, Shri So-and-so, aged about 49 years, resident of Bibar Road, 4th Falong, Shillong, East Khasi, Meghalaya, do hereby solemnly. Now, this person is also the Director of Sports, who has filed, the Director of Sports, who has filed Civil Revision 28 of 2016, which these are analogous matters. And as Director of Sports, he has sworn the affidavit there.
Your Lordship will go to the entire pleadings of the parties in CRP number 21 of 2016. It will appear that the deponent was well aware of the existence of the title suit, of the execution cases. Not that he is a stranger to the suit. He was acting as the Secretary of the State Sports Council as well as the Director. Now the court passes an order that please deposit the amount into the account of the Director of Sports. Knowing fully well about the order of the trial court, what this person did, on the date he was supposed to report to the trial court regarding the amount which is available for the Director of Sports, he transferred 14 crores to State Sports Council. On the same day, he files a report to the execution court saying we have only 24 lakhs, Director of Sports. I have filed an affidavit showing that the budget of State Sports Council for the year 2016 is only 7 crores. Is only 7 crores. Now, how did the Director of Sports, how did he transfer 14 crores to the State Sports Council just to avoid the execution of the decree?
Where did the other 7 crores come from?
Yes, and in fact, if my lord will see, their documents would show that after a few days, 4 crores was again transferred from the Sports Council to the Director of Sports. And yet in the RTI which I have filed, they have denied. They said, no, we have not. Now this is a very serious matter. This is a very serious matter. How can the accounts of the State Sports Council, because it is on record that amounts are being paid from the accounts of the District Sports Council on behalf of the Director of Sports. On behalf of the Director of Sports. All these are put in the affidavit, my lord. Of course, since today they said they want to file a response, because if you don't file a response to these,
you see, an individual may be the same person.
Yes,
but we're talking about entities now.
Entities,
there are two
no
entities.
doubt.
There are two
But that
entities.
entities are different, but the individual who's dealing with the accounts is the same. He has filed the affidavit.
So it's a question of personal and official knowledge.
Yes, yes. This amounts to deception.
Lordship, the case of the petitioner is that the petitioner counsel was not even a party to the execution case. Now the money has been sought to be transferred from our account. So that is the entire case, Lordship, that we
Whether
are trying
it's
to
your
project.
account, that's what I'm trying to say. Whether that 14 crores is your account. If your budget, you say that it's 7 crores, how did the Director, Secretary of State Sports Council transfer 14 crores on the day he was supposed to give a report to the executing court?
Lordship, we will be filing a response to these two affidavits, because they have filed two affidavits. They have filed two affidavits, the respondent.
But the issue to be decided here is maintainability. That's the mandate of the Supreme Court.
Even the ground of maintainability, my lord, Section 47 is there, Section 60 is there of the CPC. If they are all aggrieved by any order of the executing court, they have to file an application before the executing court. Even a stranger to the suit. They cannot come by way of 227. Any person who is aggrieved must file an application before the executing court. Now they say that all our money is gone. They wait for 4 months and come before this court under 227. All this has come to light, my lord, in view of the RTI applications.
There's a subsequent development?
Subsequent, no, it's same development, but in fact, the earlier council maybe did not seek for this information. Now, all this has come to light because on going through the statement of accounts, which they have annexed, I found it quite. Grants were given to the various associations of the state through the State Sports Council, which has no authority. So all these things.
But I think we should try to dispose this matter.
Yes, it's
Lordship,
2016.
that liberty may be given to us
Like
because
I used to say,
these facts are brought for the first time to
No, how
before
can
this
they
court.
say they brought for the first time? These are your records.
Lordship, the affidavit has just been filed yesterday.
Yesterday?
We want to. We
You filed it
wish
only
to
yesterday?
desire to file a response.
Yesterday only?
It was filed yesterday, Lordship.
The second edition.
The second
because
affidavit.
there are two RTI. Now those are also conflicting. What the State Sports Council is saying and what the Director of Sports is saying is also different. Now the Director of Sports have gone to the extent of giving a, I'll just, 1 minute,
Where
a
is
ledger
that?
account on, in the year 2016, nearly 38 crores has been transferred to State Sports Council. How that is possible when they maintain that their budget is 7 crores? My Lord, will come to my affidavit, additional affidavit filed by me on 9/8/2023.
Oh,
My Lord, will come to page 8 of the additional affidavit filed by me. This is the reply of the State Sports Council. Does the State Sports Council provide any grants to various sports clubs, associations of the state? If yes, under what head or budgetary permission, and the details thereof from the year 2005 till date? The reply is no. They say no. But if Your Lordship will see the accounts which they have annexed, will indicate that I think 30 times they have given grants to the associations.
but those are all matter of evidence.
Yes, but what I'm trying to show, what I'm trying to say, my lord, that all this was done by deception, just to avoid paying the. That's why maintainability, if they have any grievance, they should go before the trial court, if permissible at this stage. Now, Your Lordship will see page 9. Now, page 8, my lord, in the same serial number 8. In the year 2016, how much money was received from the State Sports Council, from the Director of Sports and Youth Affairs, and for what purpose? Kindly provide the details. The details, my lord, 7 crore 54 lakhs for construction of works. Information available on payment of ₹2 only per page. So they had received only 7 crores.
But it's specifically for construction work.
Yes.
Not the total
No, the
budget.
total budget, my lord, will find in my other affidavit, in the first affidavit which we have filed.
Where is it?
The first affidavit, my lord, affidavit in opposition on behalf of respondent number 1.
Yes.
Page 22, my lord. Twenty-two. Whether the annual budget of the State Sports Council is routed through the Director of Sports and Youth Affairs every year. If yes, please provide the details from the year 2014 to 18. Details at Annexure 1 enclosed. Now, Your Lordship will turn to the next page at 23. Now, Your Lordship will come serial number 2, 2015-16.
Yes.
If you add all these three, plan and non-plan, my lord, it comes to 8 crores. Now for 2016-17 also, it's around 7 crores. Whereas grants and aids, my lord, if you come back to my second affidavit, in the year 2016-17, as much as 44 crores 93 lakhs has been sanctioned to the State Sports Council. Now, all these, how are they possible? They're contradicting themselves. This is a very serious matter. This is public money. Of course, I am a degree holder, that's a different issue.
Anyway, the court will look into all these aspects.
Yes.
Kanihaka, 21 more. Mr. M.L. Longpure, learned counsel for the petitioner, has submitted that the additional affidavit in opposition filed by the respondent number 1 was received only yesterday, and as such the petitioner obliques, you are the Sports Council.
Yes,
Lordship.
Meghalaya State Sports Council would seek some time to file a response to the same. What about the other case? That's 28.
Lordship, if I may be allowed to submit. Lordship, in CRP 21, the respondent 1 has initially filed an affidavit in opposition, and on top of that they have filed an additional.
Yes,
so I'm
so
seeking for response in both the affidavits.
Oh, in both.
On both the affidavits.
It is also submitted that the affidavit in opposition filed by the respondent number 1 dated 27/6/2023 may also be allowed to be responded to. On consideration of the preview, the same is allowed.
One request. A copy of the same is also given to me.
Yes,
definitely.
You are the state.
On the state.
Now, the state.
My lord has already said it, man. There are two different entities. Or one person.
So you can do anything you like.
Sometimes a bureaucrat is holding several posts. Transport Commission, Soil Department, several departments are being taken.
So you can do anything you want.
See, there's a
These are different chairs, my lord.
true, but there's a different line. You see, when we talk about, what should I say, the legal aspect or the technical legal aspect is a person in his personal capacity may be assumed to know certain things. Let's put it that way. In his official capacity, he may be ignorant of such things. If he has, as one entity, has, assume a certain position, and the same person as another entity has assumed a, a very, let's say, opposing position, can he be said to be ignorant of one part and to acknowledge only one?
But nevertheless, my lord, these are two different functions, completely different functions.
Sanctity must be observed.
Different functions. There is no crossing path.
Lordship, if I may say, it's like Lionel Messi right now. He's playing for Inter Miami, and for the country he's playing for Argentina. It's the same person, Your Lordship. So in this case, it's the same.
But they are not on the same ground. He's not on the same.
They're playing the same ground.
Yeah.
They're playing football, Your Lordship.
My lord will kindly appreciate. These are two different, completely different functions. My lord. They don't cross each other. He is here in a different capacity. He is here in a different capacity.
Exactly.
My lord.
But he had knowledge.
But he is
what
aware.
is important is knowledge. You can't say that what I've done as a director of sports I can undo by State Sports Council.
So that aspect of the matter has to be considered. Perhaps you may convince this court by relevant authorities.
Lordship.
Because if that is the case, then the whole complex change.
My lord, if I may, my lord, that is only a peripheral issue, my lord. The real issue, my lord, is when the decree was less than 1 crore rupees, my lord, and how interest is to be calculated and how that amount can swell to 12 crore rupees, my lord, within a span of 10 or 15 years. That is the real issue. That is the different issue. Where have they raised? By what, with what rate of interest, my lord? Even if interest rate is 100%, well, it will not become that much. That's been upheld by this court in the second appeal, which now they are trying to challenge the state. Can it become 12 crore rupees, my lord? I think it will take the present rate of interest. That's exactly what I'm saying, my lord. Why should the State Sports Council be bothered about how much I get or how much I'm going to get? This goes to show that is the same person. My lord, there is no calculation of interest anywhere in the decree. Whatever they calculated, the calculation they submitted, my lord, court has executed that, my lord. Yes, not a question of decree. Of the executing court to see whether the calculation of interest is correct or not. That's the only question before lordship. Oh, the only question. See their prayer, my lord. What is their prayer?
But before we come to that, as far as this matter is concerned, we are only on the issue of
maintainability first.
If it is found maintainable, then those issues will be discussed.
No, but I just wanted to. Well, 227, my lord, lordship will, in my humble submission, definitely examine whether the calculation of interest was correct or not.
No, that will be a different. That will come. That, like I said, that will come later. That will come later.
80 lakh rupees we cannot contest, my lord. The decree has been passed. But can 80 lakh be executed to the extent of 12 crore rupees, my lord? That is the question. And that also public fund, my lord. Can it be? And the executing court does not even examine whether this calculation is correct or not. Maybe we'll see their prayer, my lord, in the petition. What is their prayer?
You should have preferred a writ.
Writ, my lord. This is 227, my lord.
226, yeah. Yes. Or even approach the Supreme Court for that. Because see, all this, I think all the factual aspect has been taken note of by the Supreme Court and the order has been passed. Matter has been remanded on a limited issue.
That's maintainability.
Keeping open the other issues.
We are going maintainability.
So that is as far as 21 is concerned. Now what 28?
28 we have not even filed an affidavit. Well, the state here is trying to challenge, question the decree, question the execution suit just by clinging on to this petition filed by State Sports Council. So it has no relevance really. Now CPC is very clear. If we are all agree by a decree, you should file an appeal. We are not agree by decree, my lord. That is why I am trying to distinguish, my lord. 80 lakh rupees decree, we are not disputing that, my lord. So can a court under 227 go into that? We are disputing, can 80 lakh rupees, can amount be 10 crore rupees plus, my lord, on a decree of 80 lakh rupees?
The court can. High Court can. 227 is very wide. How you control what the trial court does, that is the purpose of 227. Fine. So how long do we? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. No, prayer made by the parties. Let's matter of the 2 weeks.